All righty. Clearing her karma, the fake friend. How does she clear her karma? She already tells you what she's going to do to you. She already tells you how she feels. She already tells you her intentions. She can't help but to start screaming. It's in her energy. Tell yourself the truth. Those times she did things or said things that made you feel uncomfortable, then you just feel uncomfortable, but you didn't know why you felt so uncomfortable. Those times people told you that that bitch is ugly, some of you probably been told that she was jealous. Why didn't you listen? What was going on? What was she cloaking? What was she masking that you did not realize that some truth was being told to you? What was the thing she was saying that you did not pay attention to when she was clearing her karma by saying it? Now let's go back to Cardi. It ain't no accident that Cardi B is screaming these women's names. Because I guaranteed you, if I go back, because I don't know these people and I don't know hip hop news, this is all new to me. If I go back and I see what's her beef with Lotto, I guarantee you I'm gonna find something that's gonna dig something from here. Let me tell you something about a mentee. I'm a master researcher. With a mix of intuitive abilities and a little psychicness up in there, honey. That's not a good mix. That's not a good mix, okay? I push portal doors open, all right? I push them bitches open. I need you to understand that. I push portal doors open. I was just in my own bathroom mirror, and I got what I call a psychic download. That's what I call it. Yeah, I got one of those. That said, no, bitch, you're gonna do it this way. You're not gonna do it that way. You're gonna do it this way, and it's gonna happen this way. And I said, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And that's what I did. Okay, hold on.
She even threw Lotto under the bus.
I want to let you. What she said? Why you want to?
Lack of coherent and incoherent. Just tell me what the woman. Just tell me what she said, so we can take this to the drawing board as professional adults, as parents with children. So whether that person has children or not, I don't know. Let's talk about this. Let's be logical here. What was said? So if they said something inappropriate, we're going to clear it right now on our side. So if she says something wrong or something we don't like, we're going to address it. We're going to hold her accountable. We may even make her go in line right now and apologize to you. If she did something wrong, she not even saying it. He not even entertaining it. He's trying to get back to work. Let's go. I'm playing it over again, y'all. Let's listen.
That dumb. Why you want to act dumb?
Do y'all feel her anger? Do y'all feel her anger? Do y'all feel the real? Because you know Cardi B's always laughing and smiling. We're seeing that all of that is a condescending thing. Now I'm gonna learn some shit about Cardi B, because like I said, I don't pay attention to these people. We don't see that's a condescending way about how she is. Let's see. Because remember, Cardi B has always made herself out to be funny and likable, and everybody laugh with Cardi. So when she do stuff and she talk, we laugh at it. The way her language is, we laugh at it, but we realize how much of a snake this bitch is. Look at this.
I really don't know. You don't know? I'ma show ya. I'm not Lotto. I'ma beat her the fuck up. I'ma knock her the fuck out. Oh yeah. I'ma beat her ass. I'ma get Riot beat up by my niggas. Y'all gonna see what the fuck.
And we've been told that Cardi B went to jail for drugging men and getting them robbed. We've been told that Cardi B was setting up significantly Black women, getting them beat up by men and horrible things happening to them. And here we have little Ice Spice. Ice Spice ain't even 23 years old, y'all. She might exactly be that age, if even. Little Ice Spice. Are you fucking kidding me?
You think I'm fucking pussy ass Lotto?
Oh, everybody, it just hit me. Ice Spice and Nicki. It just hit me. Ice Spice loves Nicki. They did a song. She was in her live and she was dressed like Nicki. Remember that? Remember, Ice Spice went on her live and dressed like her. And Megan Thee Stallion, that was so cute. She went on her live and they dressed like everybody dressed like Nicki when they went to her live. That's why she hates her. Now I'm putting it together. Okay. She hates Nicki, y'all. Okay.
Sorry, tell me what's that? Yeah, I don't know.
Did Lotto do it too?
Bro, I don't gotta fucking tell y'all shit that she said because y'all know exactly what the fuck she said. Go on the phone right now. Go on the phone right now. Go on the phone right now.
Put her on the phone the fuck right now.
Could you press an Ice Spice James so they can speak? She about to do this Empire State joint.
Nah, she about to get. Oh, she in New York. She in New York.
Because you know why she asked if he was in New York? Because he said joint. That's how we talk. When he said you about to do this, he said nah. She about to do nah. When he said nah, New York. When she said nah, she about to do the Empire State joint. Oh, she in New York. Okay, I don't know what the Empire State joint is, but now listen, she really raging.
New York. Try to link up.
If she could get Ice Spice killed, she would.
Try to link up. Try to link up. Try to link up. Where you at?
When someone screamed, wasn't she saying that to Nicki? Wasn't she screaming that to that dark-skinned girl who was like, what was the problem? What was the problem? And she threw that shoe. Remember that? And if you don't know about Spanish culture, and this actually happened in my family, believe it or not, my grandma used to spank us. She used to spank us with a shoe. I remember that shoe. She used to walk around with that little shoe, that little flabby shoe on us. And seriously, the shoe is like the biggest joke in Spanish culture. And it's called the chicleta. I'm saying the chicleta. And so that's a punishment. That's a punishment tool. So did you get spanked with it or you get it thrown at you? And I mean a good ass aim thrown at you, right? That's punishment. That's like whipping her into her submission. Okay.
Where y'all niggas at? Where y'all niggas is at? Where y'all niggas at?
Where y'all niggas at?
Tell me what she said.
You know what the
You want to tell me what she said? You know what the fuck she said.
she said, nigga? I'm gonna
You know what the fuck she said, nigga.
tell you what she said. Y'all wanna fucking act stupid? Nigga think I'm Lotto? You think I'm naked? I'll beat you the fuck up. Oh yeah. I'ma beat her ass. I'ma beat her. And
Her throat.
any red carpet, any fucking show I see.
Any red carpet, the same thing she did to Nicki. Any fucking show I see.
Any fucking event, I'ma
Any fucking event, I'm going to fuck her up.
beat her. I'ma go in that mouth. I'm going in that mouth.
I'm going in that mouth. In New York terms, that means they're going to fuck up your face. Okay? That means I'm going to fuck up her face. Because Ice Spice is clearly a very beautiful girl. She's so pretty.
Y'all wanna fucking play in my face?
She looked just like her mama.
I'ma beat the shit out of her. I'm not like none of these rap bitches.
I don't like none. Ooh! Did y'all hear that? She should have just said niggers with, she should have just said the nigger with the hard R. She should have just said nigger with the hard R. I don't like none of these rap bitches. I don't like none of these black bitches. I told you I'm a master researcher mixed with motherfucking intuition and psychic ability. Don't fuck with me. I'm a writer. I listen to words very motherfucking well and very closely.
I'm not like none of these rap bitches. I'll fuck all y'all niggas up.
I fuck all y'all niggas up. Racist.
Cardi, hold up. James, what happened to the verse you was supposed to be doing?
The best. Shut the fuck up.
What happened to the verse? See, he's still trying to keep it business. He's trying to get her to just calm the fuck down because Cardi B is a joke. But y'all need to start paying attention to people. Guess what? That fake friend was very motherfucking funny. She was very motherfucking funny. She'll have you on the floor in stitches. She was hilarious. She could have went on the fucking stage. You got to be careful with funny motherfuckers because every writer tells you that a comedy is based out of anger. So a comedy, a funny motherfucker is an angry motherfucker. So you got to be fucking careful. So that means that's a vicious motherfucker under that comedy. So you have to be careful. And this is why a lot of comedians are getting their asses dragged. And they're like, but it's a joke. I don't understand how a joke. No, baby. It's underneath it. The universe is revealing what's underneath it. Let's go.
Ain't no fucking verse.
What verse? I didn't catch. Did y'all catch that? What he said about the verse?
The verse. Shut the
That was funny. That was actually funny. Though.
Cardi, hold up. James, what happened to the verse you were supposed to be doing?
What happened to the verse that you supposed to be doing? Basically, I thought y'all were working together. I thought you was going to do a verse on one of her songs. What happened?
The verse. Shut the fuck up. Ain't no fucking verse. I'm a beat her.
She did it. She couldn't.
Fucking verse. I'm a beat her.
I'ma beat her. I'ma beat her. Didn't I just tell you that? Look, pay attention. She clearing her karma. That's how this is exactly what she feel about Nicki. This is exactly what she feels about Nicki, y'all. I never thought I would ever tell this. I never thought I would see this shit. And she said, I'll beat her ass on the red carpet or any event. I'm coming for that mouth. Because Nicki can spit. Pay attention. Nicki can spit. Nicki can rap, right? And Nicki is clever. She's witty. You can't fuck with Nicki's words. She's witty, okay? And we got a glimpse of how Nicki rhymes when we saw her do that last verse, how she put the words together. And then on top of that, I'm going to beat her. I'm going to beat that bitch. That's hate. This is the real Cardi B. She called her Barney B. That's so fucking funny.
She did it. She couldn't, like.
No, I'ma beat her the fuck up. Okay? Y'all niggas think I'm playing? You think that I'ma show you
Talk to Ice Spice. Let her know she has an issue. Now.
an issue. She have an issue. She gonna get beat.
She has an issue. She gonna get beat.
This is how crazy Cardi talks behind the scenes. I mean, I wonder what Lotto feels about it because, man, she threw Lotto under the bus. And Lotto and Cardi are supposed to be cool. I mean, they just did a song together, but this is kind of how she...
And you know what? It's all starting to hit. The way Cardi dresses, the way Cardi looks. It's all starting to
She's
hit.
talking about Lotto. But JT did react to this on her Snapchat. She said,
The really sad people, okay, the really sad, this is really sad how people speak on people behind the scenes. This scary. I wonder what triggered this. The Lotto stray, but went getting a verse from that girl, but I'm fake. Whoa. Hold on. The Lotto stray is either no punctuation, but comma, but went. That's bad grammar. Went getting a verse from that girl, but I'm fake. And keep saying nigga. Ooh. She's smart. Let's dissect little JT. They all little to me. I'm older than all of them. Even Cardi. She said, it's the scary part. Hold on. This is really sad. How people peek on people behind the scenes, right? This scary. She felt afraid when she heard that. You know why? Because that's Cardi B real hate. That's her hate. See, that's that fake friend's hate for you. This is why she hates you. And she hates anybody else who likes you.
this is really sad how people speak on people behind the scenes. This scary. I wonder what triggered this. The Lotto stray, but went getting a verse from that girl. But I'm fake. Whoa. And keep saying the N-word.
And the Lotto stray. We're going to get into that.
Yeah. Cardi was dropping a lot of N-bombs, and that was very uncomfortable to hear.
Especially, see, y'all getting a wake-up call. See, but I just say, I said Cardi racist. Cardi's a racist Dominican bitch. She don't like black women. She don't like us. She don't like us. And she definitely don't like the black Caribbean woman. She damn sure don't like her the most. It's easy for her to pick on the black American, but she don't like the black Caribbean woman. And I think JT is black and Caribbean. She's Florida. I bet you if I look up, she black and Caribbean too.
But Ice Spice decided to enter the chat, and she teased the diss record called Pretty Privilege.
Did Ice Spice do a song called Pretty Privilege? I can't stand her sometimes. That Capricorn, I can't stand her.
Ice decided to enter the chat, and she teased the diss record called Pretty Privilege. That title alone seems like it could be shady. But yeah, the girls are fighting. The girl.
Oh, did she write a song called Pretty Privilege? See, this is the universe, y'all. Y'all got to know how to pay attention to the universe. See, nobody, see, we opening the portals. I love our generation. Oh, I love us. We opening the motherfucking portals out here. We like, listen, bitch, you mad. Because pretty privilege is much deeper than on the surface of just being pretty. I'm so serious.
Girls are fighting, and it's very amusing to hear how pressed Ice Spice has Cardi B. Who knew that Ice Spice had Cardi riled up like?
Because Ice Spice likes Nicki. Okay, let me see. I think they was on IG together.
But I want to end this off getting back to Cardi.
Look how beautiful Nicki is. Nicki is gorgeous.
And Nicki. So Cardi seemingly threw in the towel, and she basically.
Oh shit! Yo, I thought this blonde image was Nicki too. I thought that was Nicki in black and Nicki in blonde. That's Cardi.
That she's not Nicki's peer. When Nicki said this, ABC
falling off the charts with a big belly, running trains, barefoot, still smelly. Still, you could not outsell me. I cannot. She dragged her with the ABCDFG. Falling off the charts with a big belly, running trains. Oh, barefoot, still smelly. Still, you could never outsell me.
CDEFG falling off the charts with a big belly, running trains, barefoot, still smelly. Still, you could not outsell me. Cardi said, "Why you keep bringing up my album?
Why you keep bringing up my album? It's not that. It's not. Man, y'all need to use punctuation. Y'all killing me. Why you keep bringing up my album? It's not the gag that you think is." Okay, you've been in the game like 16 years. You need to compare yourself to your peers that started around your time. Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Drake. Those are the numbers you need to be competing with, and you can't because you're doing lower than all of them. Oh, she hates Nicki. She is so happy. She don't, let me tell you something what this is. She hates the fact that Nicki is still going. She thought that Nicki was going to be in a position of Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown is a sad case. I can't look at Foxy Brown. She is a sad case. Foxy Brown is screaming about Little Kim right now. Okay, so Foxy Brown is a very sad case. Her eyes went out, her ears went out. It's a lot of shit with her. And she looks a mess. And Nicki still supports Foxy Brown. Okay? Now, I was in high school when you came out. What the fuck is you comparing yourself to me for? What did I tell you about the fake friend? After she drains you, pulls you away from your stuff to the point remember I told you I got to the point, remember it was already about 20 years in this friendship, to the point I didn't want to do shit no more. I wanted to give up on everything. So much that my auntie called me and said, Aminti, you better not give up, baby. Don't give up. Your auntie gave up. I'm telling you, Don't you give up. You keep going. She called me out of nowhere. You hear me? Universe will keep calling you to your destiny. And in the moment you feel like that, that's the moment they try to make it seem like you ain't nothing. That's when they try to make it seem like you wanted to be them the whole time. That's the master manipulation. I was in high school when you came out. What the fuck is you comparing yourself to me for? Why are you coming at Rihanna, Taylor Swift, and Drake? Yes, they're still going. You see how this shit goes? Wow, Cardi B done fucked up.
It's not a gag you think it is. You've been in the game like 16 years. You need to compare yourself to your peers that started around your time. Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Drake, those are the numbers you need to be competing with, and you can't because you're doing lower than all of them. I was in high school when you came out. What the F is you comparing yourself to me for?
I thought that was Nicki on the right, y'all. Oh, shit. Cardi nose don't even look like this no more. I thought that was Nicki on the right. That's Nicki on the left. I thought it was Nicki on the right and the left. That shit just freaked me out, bro. I dead ass thought, y'all remember, y'all know how Nicki wore that blonde look and how she get? Yo.
See, this whole dig doesn't hit because Cardi was ready for the comparison. She said that she was coming to outsell Nicki. You know, she wanted to outsell her. So now that she couldn't do it, now she's trying to say, well, why are you comparing yourself to me? You're not even my peer. You should be competing with Taylor and Drake. Listen, Nicki is pulling the same numbers as some of these big pop acts.
Yeah, I see. I didn't know this. So Nicki is still going. Oh yeah, Ariana gonna turn. Yeah, that's the movie. Lady Gaga's Mayhem to debut at #1 in the Billboards 1 year ago. Released. Yeah, Nicki still got albums that still sit. Okay. Nicki released her 5th studio album, Pink Friday, featuring Super Freaky Girl. More. It debuted as #1 on the Billboard's 200 selling units first week and certified platinum. Cardi B only has that one song that she did her magic on that's hitting. That Bodak Yellow, the magic song, the one when you hear the song, your energy, you kind of feel his energy where you love the song and you don't know why you feel like you love it. Yeah, the one she did magic on. Yeah, that fucking song. Yeah, that fucking song. That's the hit song from her, right? Now, come on, we're gonna get into some more shit.
Look at Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande's last projects. They had similar first week sales.
Right,
too.
hold
so
on.
if you want to compare Nicki
Cardi
to the
B
pop
sales
acts,
to
Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 numbers. That's what this was really about.
Look how artistic, creative Nicki thinks these ideas out, y'all. Nicki has a wonderful creative team, okay?
Pink Friday 2 did 228,000 units in its first week and had 92.
And it has been sold. I didn't learn about payola until Cardi became an artist. And when we started learning about payola, and they said that's what Cardi was doing. And Cardi did a 360 deal. Nicki didn't have no 360 deal.
1,000 pure sales. Not to mention, Billboard actually took away 100,000 of her sales because she ran.
Do you understand something about Nicki Minaj? Whether she was straight up and down like 6 o'clock or whether she was curved and thick, Nicki still is a beautiful woman. Nicki still was going to sell because Nicki's talented. There's no denying that.
Ran a contest that required her fans to buy her album, and Billboard said that was against the rules. But if Billboard did not filter out those sales, she would have sold well over 300,000 in the next week. We are doing.
Don't listen to them, y'all. Trust they'll cry the loudest next week. We are doing so amazing. I'm proud of y'all. Keep buying, keep streaming. We got
it's so amazing, and I'm proud of y'all. Keep buying, keep streaming. We got this.
Y'all don't even want me to drop that album because y'all gonna be fucking crying.
What is this? The Trap House? What is this? Oh, this is Twitter?
Crying because I'm gonna outsell. I'm gonna have hits. I'm gonna be on top. That's a fact.
So Cardi was very confident, and I think the goal was to beat Nicki's numbers.
I don't think she is. What y'all say? I don't think
she
she
can use
is.
it as bragging rights.
Hold on.
And it seemed on there was a
Hold on,
lot of
because I don't
baiting
want to
going
go.
on. Cardi even until track came in for Cardi.
Nikki wears her eyeliner just how I wear my eyeliner. I love wearing my eyeliner like that. I like the way it brings like because I have it like my. I love the way it just looks on my face. All right, let me get the Cardi B, Nicki
Home
Minaj.
Pondering, and I'm back with another video. Please.
Anyway, let's just get to it. Is he just talking? Because I don't got time for a nigga just talking on the screen. We ain't got time. All right, hold on. Okay, let's go on the Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj on IG because we don't want to get distracted. Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj, Princess Diana. Ice Spice, this is Nicki Minaj and calls her ungrateful and jealous. Baby Storm, Ice Spice, 2 years ago, they did do a song together. Oh, so this confirms what I said. Nicki Minaj throws Kenneth Petty's clothes out the window. Oh, Cardi B's pinned victim fears for safety. Cardi B's pinned victim fears for safety. What's that? Kenneth 1 year ago. Full Instagram. Nicki Minaj accuses Cardi B of having HPV. Calls out Stefan Card. Threatens Ice Spice and Shay's Lotto. Okay, this is 2 hours ago. HPV. Cardi B leaked audio shading. This audio is scary. This audio is Cardi humiliated. Nicki Minaj clowns on Twitter, sub battle, Ice Spice gags, Abula, and more. Exotic Tea Blog and Exotic Tea Blog. Okay. All right, hold on. Let's go to this one here. Let's see what's going on.
Y'all, it was a lot going on last night between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Nicki Minaj even accused Cardi B of having HPV. So yesterday, Nicki Minaj was being a little...
Cardi B has been accused of having STDs and all kind of these diseases. Has anyone ever noticed that? She's been accused of a pussy stinking. Cardi B has something going on. She's been accused of a lot of things with her health. Anybody notice this?
Little shady by saying that, you know, she sold over 200,000 units. Because a couple of days ago, the final numbers came out for how many albums Cardi B actually sold. Now, she sold 205,000 units, but she sold 88,000 pure sales. Cardi B started tweeting and said, nothing more annoying than a bored B word. You must have missed me, huh? Crazy.
This reminds me when that fake friend was like, what you keep calling me for? Why don't you find something to do? And when I blocked her and did not call her on her birthday, she took me off the premium account, and I knew that was going to happen, so I was prepared for that. I got my own premium account. She took me off the premium account, and then from taking me off the premium account, what's her name? How do I say this? When she went to listen to one of my shows, and the topic was dark-skinned mothers with light-skinned daughters. And I went in about a lot of things. I was thinking about my own mother and her experience with her dark-skinned mother being a light-skinned girl, and what I experienced with my mom, you know. And so I was talking from that. So I don't even know how she called. Let me tell you, she had to obsessively call me because I had her blocked on Instagram. I promise y'all that I had her blocked on Instagram. She called me from Instagram. I don't even know what that account was. Okay. Then she called me from her account. I don't even know. Like I said, it was blocked. And she called me and she was calling me and she was calling me and she was calling me and doing all this shit, right? The same thing Rico was talking about. Ignore her block. Hitting up my Facebook and stuff, blocked her. It's like I couldn't block her. She still kept going and she got the last word in. When I tell you I could feel the hate, she probably was screaming. I knew if I picked up that phone, I even felt a little fear coming inside my spirit because I knew if I picked up that phone, she was going to start screaming. And that's another thing. That's another thing we don't talk about. Low key, we do start getting scared of that fake friend. Sometimes something in us start getting scared with her. Like something in us can feel like She's on the edge with something. We just don't know what it is, but she's on the edge with something. She wants to kill you. She wants to kill you.
Now kiss my feet. And Nicki Minaj then ended up posting this meme and said, raw dog and pregnant with the fourth baby, Barney B, BV, HPV allegedly. Scrambled.
Raw dog and pregnant with the fourth baby. Is she pregnant? Is she Nicki? Yo, if Cardi have twins, y'all allegedly fourth baby. Hold on. She got Culture, the little boy, and then she got this baby. So is she having twins? Is Cardi B having twins? All right, now this is the third tweet talking about my pregnancy. Like you wasn't going to different fertility doctors because you couldn't reproduce from all them perks scrambling your eggs. Not allegedly. Lord protect my babies. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Don't be no Lord protect nothing, bitch. I see why the Love Well Guru said that your fucking destiny swap backfired. I see what she talk about.
When your eggs, not allegedly, Lord protect my baby, sell me. Now, if you guys know, and
why you keep bringing up my album? It's not the gag that you think it is. You've been in the game over 16 years. You need to compare yourself to your peers. We read it already. And
Cardi B song Magnet, she was saying A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
She's telling you how long she's hated Nicki Minaj. This is Cardi B. This is the fake friend clearing their karma. I bet you if I was to go back and watch some stuff with that fake friend, I bet you I'll see shit like this that'll come up. I promise you I will. They hate you and they've been watching you a long time. She's been gunning for Nicki Minaj since she was in high school, y'all. These bitches need to be studied because these bitches are slow. We need to study the women who act like that. We need to study their brains. All the neurosciences out there, I'm putting out there in the universe. I'm putting out there in the frequency. I'm putting out there in the portals. I need all you neuroscientists. I need y'all to get away from this narcissistic word. And I need y'all to study the brains of these bitches. Clearly, we see Cardi does not talk properly. Clearly, we see Cardi is not that educated. We hear about her being a stripper, working at a bodega and deciding to be a stripper. We also hear about Cardi. Did you know that Cardi actually went to some kind of art and musical school and was doing stuff like that? We hear about not only does Cardi a stripper since she was a teenager and she always wanted to be a rapper, right? We see that Cardi possibly maybe she dropped out of middle school. What's the real truth? What's the real tea on that? Because she does not talk at an adult level. And that's not her. That's not just her accent and her being Dominican. And anytime a Spanish woman talks like that, that's a woman who's stupid. So what's her college? What's her level of education? Nicki graduated from art school. Nicki is a very educated Black woman. She's a very sophisticated Black woman. Nicki works the room. Nicki knows how to get along with everybody. Again, I'm taking away all the personal stuff, but if she throwing Kevin Petty shit out and she about to dump this nigga, I'm happy. I hope she do, okay? And I hope she wake up and I hope she tell her story so we can get through this because we need to open this portal. This fucking portal needs to keep busting the wide the fuck open.
So
we've been hating Nicki since high school. Okay, let's go. We done seen the whole fucking shit go down, but we about to
towards him. And Cardi B responded, said A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Your man have to snatch Ussy. Ussy tastes like honeycomb. Your bro be touching.
I'm sorry. Your man have to snatch pussy. Pussy tastes like honeycomb. Your bro be touching 12-year-olds. Okay. Okay, so she done came for Nicki with her shit.
12-year-olds. Now you guys know Nicki Minaj ended up posting this meme, yet nobody paid attention to her. Like Cardi B, Nicki Minaj.
Hello, that bitch home, ugly and mad, no celebration. I would have been breakdancing right now if I was number one, but she knows she lied.
Dodge didn't say
She
anything.
done got JT.
So
You know why JT jumped in it? Because JT realized that bitch is racist. JT don't got no respect for no fucking racist. She said, say nigga again. She was real upset about Cardi saying nigga. I'm telling you, she exposed her racism. She don't even realize she did that.
Lotto, and a lot of people felt like Lotto should feel some type of way about that because Lotto is Cardi B's friend and they also make music together.
Oh shit. Hold on. We getting back. Now we getting the Lotto because I didn't know what happened with
Cardi
Lotto.
B going off on Ice Spice's manager. She was steady saying the N-word. She even threw a Lotto under the bus by saying she's not Lotto. And a lot of people felt like Lotto should feel some type of way about that because Lotto is Cardi B's friend and they also make music together. They just had
now the fucking plot thickens. So we see these are body snatchers. These bitches are body snatchers. That's what behind her eyes is all about. They come around and they snatch personalities and bodies. What's been going on with Lotto?
came out with a song on Cardi B's album.
Why you wanna act dumb?
I really don't know.
You don't know? I'ma show ya. I'm not Lotto. I'ma beat her the fuck up. I'ma knock her the fuck out. Are ya?
I'm not Lotto. She said it twice. And she said it next to Nicki's name. Do I have to say it? I just put it together. I didn't even know she had that kind of relationship with Lotto. I was just about to look it up. That this person just told me. So I'm not like Lotto. That was vague. She could have been saying maybe Lotto don't fight or whatever. Maybe, you know, she can no, Lotto girl, you know, you don't fight, girl, you know, because that's the thing. They groom you into their jokes and shit. You see what I'm saying? Let's go.
I'ma beat her ass. I'ma get riot beat up by my niggas. Y'all gonna see what the fuck is up. You think I'm fucking pussy ass Lotto?
You think I'm fucking pussy ass Lotto. So once again, does Lotto not fight or something? That's what I'm thinking.
Sorry, tell me what was that? Yeah, I don't know. I'm on vacation.
Bro, I don't gotta fucking tell y'all shit that she said. Because y'all know exactly what the fuck the bitch said. Put on the phone right now. Put on the phone right now.
Ice Spice should be scared. JT felt that. JT said it's scary. JT is not playing in those tweets, y'all. She's serious as fuck. That's scary. But why is it so scary when you listen to that? For anybody who's getting scared when you listen to that, be honest with yourself. Because she would kill Ice Spice if she could. You got to understand how deep this shit is with these bitches. You got to understand how deep the hate goes. You got to understand that it's not so much that she's putting on this face and this mask to be your friend, to take everything from you. It's the fact that she puts on a face with everybody else that nobody else see her motherfucking mask. And if you ever notice, these women are in horrible relationships. These women are in horrible relationships. And these women's energies can try to put you in horrible relationships. So you have to be very careful. Remember that story I told y'all in part 1 with Val and C? When she was living in that house with Val, she had a relationship with a guy that she had to break down crying in because the guy was just coming around, giving her sex and leaving her, just playing her. And she was like, she didn't want that. And what happened when Val got punched in the face by homeboy, she took her ass to Atlanta. And what happened to C? C let go of that place that she was at. C got her money up. C got a better job. Because she had a good job in the first place. I told you, celebrities came to the job. And then once she got her job, she got somebody she wanted to be with. So here come the body snatcher. Let me go find a reason to go to LA to go do this work with this lady, to come here and try to stay the night with you, but I can't. Now I'm mad because you won't let me stay the night. So let me call Minty and tell her what happened, right? To find out that because you live in your own bakery, your own store, your business, so you don't have room. And as soon as this bitch leave, now suddenly the person you were talking about, he want polygamy. After all this love, and someone like me could feel that this man was going to marry you. Now suddenly, miraculously, this nigga want polygamy. Got to be careful. I'm trying to tell you, it's something on a deeper spiritual level that they do in your life that you got to be careful with. My home did not look like this when this bitch was around. This is the best my home has ever been looking since I had an apartment. This is one of the best ways my home has been looking. But this is one of the best ways my home been looking. I don't think my house would look this beautiful if I still was talking to this bitch. I don't even think y'all would even have me even talking to you about this. Because we have to start, this has to be studied. Because look how they wear the same color, almost the same hairstyle, and look, facial expressions, it's like they're all over you. It's like they're trying to mesh in with whatever light or soul that you have. We need to start looking into this shit. And you know, it's so deep that I keep using the term snake, because we are in the year of the snake. And maybe people who born the year of the snake, this is probably a part of their personalities.
Nah, she wants to get, she in New York? She in New York? Try to link up. Try to link up.
Empire State, is that a TV show?
Where you at? Where y'all niggas is at? Where y'all niggas is at? Where y'all niggas at? Where y'all niggas at? Where y'all niggas at?
Are you gonna tell me what she said?
You know what the fuck she said, nigga? I'm gonna tell you what she said.
Cardi is going to lose a lot of people. Nicki, I don't know, Nicki. I don't know what happened, Nicki, but I didn't know you was still going, boo. I know. I thought Nicki was done for a little bit. I didn't think she was done, but I didn't think she was out there. I didn't think she was still going like this. I'm proud of her.
Y'all wanna fucking act stupid? Nigga think I'm Lotto? You think I'm naked? I'll beat you the fuck up. Oh yeah, I'ma beat her.
I hope the level of guru talk about this. Somebody send this to her.
I'ma beat her. Any red carpet, any fucking show I see her, any fucking event, I'ma fucking beat her. I'ma go in that mouth. I'm going in that mouth. I told you before, I don't have a problem with her. I told you before, I don't have a problem with her. I always tell me what I told you about her thing, about the verse with Cash Cobain. Yo, y'all need to work it out. Y'all need to work it out because you need to be on the song. Y'all want to fucking play my face?
Now she trying to, see, they always trying to back down. Remember that time I told you I was on the phone with Cortez, and she was like, your mother thinks you're a teenager. Your mother thinks she was just screaming to the top of her lungs. And I was like, why are you yelling? What are you screaming for? And she was like, oh, they can't help themselves. These bitches' brains needs to be studied. And you know what I noticed too? A lot of them have already been to jail. Oh, a lot of them have already been to jail.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of her. I'm not like none of these rap bitches. I'm not like none of these rap bitches.
I'm not like none of these rap bitches. I don't like none of these rap bitches.
I'll fuck all y'all niggas up.
Hold up. James, what happened to the verse you was supposed to be doing?
Fuck the verse, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Ain't no fucking verse. I'ma beat her.
She did it. She couldn't, like...
No, I'ma beat her the fuck up.
It's over.
Okay? Y'all niggas think I'm playing?
And if you still fuck with Cardi B after this, then you hate black women too.
I'ma show you I'm
I'm
gonna
just
fuck
calling
with
you. He's calling you out. You hate black women.
Talk to Ice Spice. know she has an issue now.
Well, you hate pretty women.
She gonna get beat.
She got an issue. She gonna get beat. And it's a picture of them together.
It's just crazy to see how mad Ice Spice got Cardi B. But anyways, a lot of people did not like the fact that Cardi B was steady throwing Lotto under the bus. Like, hey, I'm not Lotto. I'll beat her up, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, we get it, but why do you got to keep throwing Lotto under the bus? Maybe Lotto didn't want to get into all of that. Maybe she just wanted to have Twitter fingers, okay? But anyways, I would like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this whole situation. How do you feel about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj going back and forth? And how do you guys feel about Cardi B going off on Ice Spice's manager and Cardi B throwing Lotto under the bus? Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.
Only compares herself to Cardi B because the person she truly wants to compare herself to won't pay her no mind.
Hold on.
Truly wants to compare herself to won't pay Cardi B because the person she truly
Talk to you guys in the next video.
What she said?
only compares herself to Cardi B because the person she truly wants to compare herself to won't pay her no mind. Now, I am going to be using these same graphics for the next two stories. And shout out to Live Bites because they do have Tia Kemp's clip. Now, first off, the girls was fighting last night and I just woke up. So let's get into it.
So
And again, shout out to Live Bites. I'm going to tag them below. You can actually catch these screenshots on their page. Now, Nicki Minaj, from a series of tweets that are now deleted, had been posting these lyrics that are aimed directly at Cardi B. Now, you can pause to read them, but without the beat, I don't really know how they're supposed to. This tweet, these are now deleted, but again, shout out to Live Bites for capturing them. Now, after she said all that, I guess it
because I really baking ribs and making blondie brownies, and here come this bitch bothering me on a damn Monday. So she trying to make it seem like I'm trying to mind my business and this bitch bothering me. Do you see a bit of the what I noticed that they do? This is how they play the game, y'all, right? This is how they play the game. They always sit next to you. That's where it starts. They always sit next to you, or they sit close to you. And then they always in your face. If you pay attention, they always in your face. And then they do something that you do in your face, whether it's how you do your eyeliner, whether it's how you do your eyelashes, whatever, how you do your blush, whether it's how you do and they make sure they come back in your face for you to see what they did. That's the beginning of where they start. And you don't say nothing, you don't care, or this is what they do, and then they come with flattery. That's where it always starts. And then they try to do this thing where they try to say something slick to you as if they're reading you. See, here's the thing about what can happen. If you're in a work environment, they say shit to you that'll make you want to just claw their face. Now, if you claw this bitch face, what's happening is she's already dogged you, talked about you, did all kind of shit to you behind your back. By the time you do that, do you get what I'm saying? How these bitches work? So what she's doing is she's trying to paint a picture that I'm minding my business. I'm not doing nothing. I didn't do nothing wrong. If you was so innocent, you wouldn't have came at her about her brother. You wouldn't have came at Nicki about her husband. See, she's clearing her karma because these are probably the things she wished upon Nicki. She can't help what her brother did. That's not her fault. But the thing she did do is she still came to the courthouse with her brother, right? That's her brother. Some people say I still cut off my brother for doing that. I mind my business. Because that was something, again, in Southside that everybody knew that nobody talked about. But people knew that her brother was in jail, was in court for that. That was a whole in-town, small-town thing that everybody knew, okay? Now, another thing. This is probably what Cardi wished upon her when she did her spell work on Nicki, okay? Because Nicki said it. These people put witchcraft for me to take me away. Okay? Because Cardi was not alone in this. I want y'all to understand something. Don't think that she ain't smart. She not alone in this. This was a smear campaign on Nikki. Let's go. But this is what she's cooking ribs. And I think ribs is very interesting for her to be cooking because it's meat and the person. And we see a lot of serial killers eat meat, you know, stuff like that. But that's just me.
Caught Cardi B's attention, and she posted this picture of her ribs, and
what the fuck is Blondie Brownies? I don't know.
She says, nah, because I was really baking ribs and making blonde brownies. Minaj's brother wearing a hot pink wig.
See, now she's trying to dig into her. I wanted to tell that fake friend about her rapist ass fucking father and her crackhead ass fucking mama. But let me fucking tell you something. That's what they want. They want that to have a reason to do everything that they want to do to you. And what makes them so angry and lash out, I wouldn't be surprised if she still probably tries to lurk around on my page, okay? Because trust me, they're going to show you the people that they lurk around on. They're going to show you who they are. They're going to show you people they lurk around on. They're going to say how they feel. They're going to talk shit about them. They're going to try to make conversations about other people sound a certain way because they're going to check your temperature and realize like, okay, let me say this because that's what's going to, when they, and then something, they're going to still say how they feel. So she want to grab Nikki up about her brother. At the end of the day, you can't really, here's the thing, you can't really drag her for what her brother did. Okay, you can drag her for who she married did, right? But you can't really drag her for what her brother did. But why are you coming at her family? What you gonna say? Because Cardi says, because she said something about you're pregnant and she told everybody that you having twins.
And you could look up his charges, but
that's karma in itself. The fact that you having twins.
I think he got a life sentence for diddling. It's not the gag that you think. You've been in the game for 16 years. Started around your time. Rihanna Taylor Swift.
I want to hear
doing lower than all of them. I was in high school when you came to me for. Now, Cardi does bring up a valid point. If she only has 2 studio albums and is a newer artist within 7 years, why is Nicki Minaj always comparing?
Sweetheart, that ain't shit. I know people who've been out for 7 years and they was on their 5th album, 6th album. I know an artist that's been out before Cardi B, and he's on like albums, about to be on album 7. There's a lot of people that got way more albums than that. Nicki got way more albums than that in 7 years. Let's not, you dummy.
Bring herself to Cardi and not Taylor Swift. Then Cardi followed up and says, all right, and now this is the 3rd tweet talking about my pregnancy. Like you wasn't going to different fertility doctors because you couldn't reproduce from all those perks scrambling your eggs, not allegedly. Lord protect my babies. And then you can pause to read this series of tweets from Cardi B. She called.
Now you remember Nicki was vulnerable enough to talk about pills and potions and being on drugs and being on alcohol. So now she's striking her vulnerability. Okay. Got it. Now she's striking her vulnerability. Now she getting her at what she has already put out in the world. And that album is still selling. See, pay attention. Pay attention. She is clearing her karma. She is telling us all why she has always hated Nicki Minaj. Cocaine Barbie. Nicki talked about that. The power I have. Make these bitches come out of rehab every time. Go to your fucking room. Nothing more annoying than a bored bitch. What she mean by go to your room? Go back in the jar, bitch? That jar you put her in. What she mean by go back to the room? You ever notice when people remember in the Sunken Place, they were like in this dark room. It was like in this boxed room. Yeah.
Calls her Booger Sugar Barbie. The powder I have, make these come out of rehab every time. Go to your effing room. Then she says, nothing more annoying than a bored bee. Then she says here, she says, you must have missed me, crazy, kiss my feet. again, I'm not in the middle of any of this. I'm just reporting on what they tweeting and deleting, child. But if I had to take a wild guess, I would say it would be nice to watch Nicki Minaj compare her numbers to an artist who has a larger caliber than Cardi B. Not to say that Cardi B not gonna fight back. She's gonna fight back regardless because she truly, honestly don't care. But it's, again, it kind of makes you sit back and realize, like, hey, just compare yourself to Rihanna. You guys been in the game around the same time.
Okay, whatever. I see one here that says it's time to be honest about Cardi B. The BBL teacher gets investigated. Teacher Bay. Oh, yeah. The teacher, everybody said they feel like she is fucking her students. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what Prince.
For the first time in 7 years, Cardi B dropped the album. Now, this album done brought a lot of chaos.
Am I the drama? Oh, I want y'all to pay. When I first saw this album cover, it stood out to me. My Cole's eyes started, right? And the first thing I noticed is the crow. There is a crow tarot deck, right? One of my favorite tarot decks. It's a beautiful tarot deck. And the crow, if you don't know the symbolism of the crow, when the crow looks at you, the crow never forgets you. It's like a beautiful romantic story. The crow never forgets you. And if you're beautiful, right? If you catch the crow's eye, like you're gorgeous, the crow will stalk you. The crow will always find you. So the crow, if I go to, like right now, the crow will watch me from my door. The crow will find a way to peep into my window and look at me. The crow would, if I go to work, the crow will fly and follow me to work. And the crow will watch me from the window at work if they can find me, or wait till they see me again. The crow doesn't forget your face. Go look up the crow. It's a very interesting animal, but it represents the eyes. It represents sight. And the crow has a very beautiful black coat, right? It's a beautiful black. It's the tone of black that a lot of Japanese people put in their clothes, because Japanese black is a very different black than you see over here in America, unless they're using their material. And she's the lady in red, right? Red represents Mars. Red represents the energy of anger. Red represents the blood. And she has on the heels. You see how she's holding the heel of the shoe, right? So we're dealing with the Piscean energy. We're dealing with water energy. But this whole energy, actually, there is no water in here. This image is dead, dead, dead. It's like a death card is basically what I'm saying, right? And whoever else is out there, y'all can go jump on in it, right? What stands out to me is the way she's sitting down in the darkness with the mirror. And we have these two crows. So technically this would be like a two of swords, because that the crow will represent air, right? Now let me go ahead and look up the crow deck death card. Just let me look up something right here. All right, let me just look up something. Okay, here go to okay, perfect. It's a whole website. Okay. All right. Can y'all see that? It's been a long time, y'all. Been a long time. All right. Master researcher here. Let's go. All right. So, death card. It's funny because you see the crow is dead, and you see another crow, the spirit of another crow going up. And as you know, the death card is 13, and you see the red flowers. And you see that this crow is dead and the soul is going back up again. Now, this is interesting, right? Because when I look at this Cardi B album, right, you have to use your imagination, because can't make this shit up if I tried. If you look at it, use your imagination. There's two crows. one above the other. The crow to the left is on top of her red. See, on top of the red shoe, right? And they're on top of the red. And then you see the other crow flying away. Look at this shit. This is the death of Cardi B. 7 years is a big number because everybody keeps talking about her 7th album. Maxwell, his 7th year of coming back after being gone, beautiful album. And you remember the number 1 song on there? Pretty Wings. Pretty Wings. Your pretty wings, you're free to fly your pretty wings. But in Cardi, it ain't gonna be pretty. This is the death of Cardi B. She exposed herself. She exposed herself. And that bird that you see flying to the 3rd team, that's Nicki. That's Nicki. Okay? I can't make this shit up if I tried. I can't make this shit up if I tried. And I'm looking at the fact that they keep showing her holding that fucking shoe. Like, you see how that shoe is so attached to her? And see, I'm trying to see, like, it looks like the letter Z or the letter U. It looks like a cup. It looks like a cup. You see how it's circled? Because it's a hill, but hills are different shapes. But you see it's like a cup, but the cup is empty. You know? Oh, no. Oh, no. Look at that. Look at this shit. I can't make this up if I try. You see that shit? You see the red here? And you see the dead bird at the bottom with the 3 feathers? She's actually holding 3 hands when she's holding the, or she's holding that shoe. And then you see the other bird flying towards the light. It's freeing itself. Now look one more time. Just one more time. Use your imagination. Now look at this fucking image. The red, because it looked like she's a flower. Doesn't it look like that? See how it is? Like she's a whole flower. And she's in the dark. And you see the mirror. All you see is her leg and her, you see what I'm saying? You see the bottom of her, but you can't see her top. You can't see the reflection of her true face. And you see all these birds, all these crows flying. Am I the drama? She just told on herself. She just did a whole ritual on herself. She don't even fucking know it. Cardi B just did a whole ritual on herself and she don't even fucking know it. Wow. Wow. Man, I be tapped the fuck in. Am I the drama? Am I the drama? And we know that Nicki went to drama school. That's something, that's a terminology in drama school. Am I the drama, girl? I give all the drama. She hates Nicki. Y'all not lying. All y'all Destiny Swapper people, y'all not lying. And I'm thankful. I want to thank the universe. And I want to send blessings y'all way who's exposing this. I want to send many blessings y'all way because y'all done turned my life around. Because I didn't know there was a word for this shit. I have been crying a lot, like on the inside. Ah! Let me do this email. Okay. Yep, it wasn't meant. That's why that shit happened. My whole email froze. I said, nah, something else going on here. I'm gonna do it this way. All right. She about to show how much she hate Nicki. Shout out to y'all, bro. Y'all know what y'all talk about. Now I didn't say y'all didn't know. I'm just saying, like, I've been crying. I've been releasing a lot of tears because I didn't know that. I saw that damn movie behind her eyes. I even talked with that fake friend about it. There's things that's flashing in my head about a lot of little shit and shit, bro. I'm telling you, this shit is real. And this person was always the fuck around. Stefan Diggs, baby number 4. Why y'all keep saying baby number 4? Cardi B sub each other. Barney Dangerous. How Cardi B and Offset became hip hop's most toxic couple. Cardi B is fooling everybody. Don't fall for it. Black Speaks. Okay. Now Cardi B is fooling. Remember, I told you this is the death of Cardi B. I just showed. Oh. Remember, she did this same thing with Payola. You remember that? When we found out about Payola and how people pay to get, their numbers up and shit like that, to say it's that way? Yeah. I mean, Kodak Black is a very unique artist too. There's no other Kodak Black in this world. The thing about Kodak Black, remember, he has a song, and he was betrayed by a friend too. Remember that song? So he's a very unique artist in himself. He don't got pretty privilege, but he's a very creative artist. She's still the greatest, and she still stands as the greatest. This bitch put a ritual on herself. Do you see how the other bird to the left is looking down and the other bird is flying the fuck away? Or you see how that bird is looking at that way? I can't make this shit up if I tried, y'all. Look, I'm going to take y'all back again. Look at this picture. I want y'all to look at this picture. I want you to use your imagination. You see the red? You see the dead bird? You see the 3 feathers? You see that bird flying off? This is the Crow Terror. This is the whole website. This is the death card. Okay? This is the Crow's Terror death card. Look at this fucking image. She even has a feather in front of her her hair. Her hairstyle is feathered. Okay? Do you fucking see this picture? Am I the drama? Cardi. This is the death of Cardi, y'all. This is the death card. We are about to be, it is a portal about to be open, and we are going to unveil the fake friend bitch. We are opening the portals of the fake friend snake bitch who hates you, the destiny snatching bitch. She is now being exposed. Her racism just got exposed. Her fake friendship to Lotto has got exposed. I think Lotto should go hide somewhere. Lotto shouldn't say nothing. Lotto should just block everything with her, request everything to be blocked, unfollow her, get the fuck away from her. That's what Lotto should do. Her hate for Nicki came out. She said, I see you on the red carpet. I see you at any event. Bitch, I'ma get you. He said, what about the verse you were supposed to do, Nicki? Fuck you, nigga. Fuck that verse. Nigga. Almost with the hard R. Yeah. Y'all not lying. I didn't say y'all never thought y'all was, but y'all not lying. Y'all don't open the portal with this destiny swap shit. Because if you look at this, right? Now, this some dark shit. This my favorite deck. Look how one soul dies and the other one gets to fly up from the soul that dies. And we know that, entity doesn't die, it transmute. We know all that, right? And we also know that we don't really die. Our souls still keep going, right? And all this shit. Listen. Tell me this, my love. Can it be confirmed that motherfucking Cardi B did a destiny swap with Nicki Minaj, but she couldn't sustain it? See, that's the underlying thing. See, that's the thing with the fake friend. She was doing her artwork. Mind you, I came to her house and did my artwork. And let me tell you, I had did my artwork, and her kid came in that same corner where I was at, and she did art. And her kid started doing art like me. Like her art got colorful and the characters. She couldn't believe how creative her kid's art got when she sat where I was sitting. And then she still was doing, but after that had happened, she lost her house due to him not paying the bills. And I remember her saying to me, she was like, and see, here's the thing about what I need you to understand about your life path, that they cannot interrupt, because no matter where you're going, they don't realize sometimes the universe will be working through them. Your guides may be working through them. You see, they don't realize, they don't really have the full knowledge of understanding as they think they do. She was like, you need to leave New York. You need to leave New York, right? If you don't, she called and was like, she kept mentioning her husband all the time. She was like, Carl said, she kept doing that a lot. She never had her own mind. And she was like, well, Carl said, if you don't, because they do that a lot. They always do name dropping. If you don't leave New York by this and that, we're going to come and get you and this and that. And honestly, anything, being who I am, I would have cursed her out. Like, bitch, you don't fucking call me and tell me da-da-da-da-da. But at that time in my life, I didn't care. I was so ready to go that I did not care. So I just grabbed what I could, left, whatever. But I still carried all my artwork, my pieces with me, my clothes. And she kept saying, you can replace all that. You can replace all that. And I used to be like, you must don't have style or dress up, because my clothes can't be replaced. I will always say shit like that, right? So what happened is she always lost her house. Okay, she had a house catch on fire because of him. He never paid the bill, so she lost the home. He gave her a fake left, fake right, and bought a broken down ass vintage home to give her what she wanted to make her feel good. They end up leaving that to live in the hood, and then his mama moved next door to them. Okay, this is all what happened. This is all her life. All while I kept going. I kept going, still kept going, even to the point where I just didn't want to do nothing no more. When I got to the point a year ago, right, about almost losing my home, almost lost my home, almost gave up. When I say almost gave up anything, almost lost my home, I felt it when she was talking to me like, oh, this and that. And now you're just about to throw away your home. You're about to throw away everything, because they can be saying things to you because that's what they want you to do. Okay. You got to pay attention to their words. And when she said that shit to me, I said, this bitch want me to lose everything I motherfucking got. This bitch don't want me to have nothing. I felt it. And when I had dropped my favorite fucking oil that I have here, it's a certain oil that I have. When I dropped that bitch, and I said, this bitch don't want me successful. I was so mad that motherfucking oil dropped. I said, this bitch don't want me successful. One time I got mad at my cat because they knocked down my one of my very good oils, and my other cat I had at the time, I was screaming like hell in this house over that. But that was the universe giving me a message, okay, about paying attention to what's in your face. And so when that happened, I was like, oh no, this bitch don't want me to have nothing. This bitch don't want me to be successful. This bitch don't want me to be nothing. This bitch want me to be nothing like she is. This bitch want me to be a loser like she is. Like, it all began to hit me. This is the part that they do in your life. They want you broken down to nothing. And this is where the rage comes in, because this image is my perception feels a raging, jealous, envious bitch. That's what I feel when I look at this picture. That's what I feel. And the thing is, she gets angry when you keep going. That's the part that kills her every time, is that you keep going and everybody still likes you. She's too busy focusing her eyes outside of herself. She's too busy looking and watching you. This is what the crow does. The crow will stalk you. And she still don't got it. If Nicki did this cover will be absolutely stunning, and there will be life in this picture, because Nicki is an artist and she channels and she knows. Mind you, that fake friend had loved Nicki, and then next thing you know, she started hating Nicki. She didn't want to fuck with Nicki. After Nicki, the situation with Kenneth and all that type of shit. And I'm starting to realize, there's a pattern here. That's what they want. They don't want you to exist. And they want your creativity. They want that thing that you got that makes you you. That way that you flip your hair that you do, that looks good, that she can't do. That way that you walk, that way that you talk. That way that you do the things, the way that you do art, that she just can't. She may be excellent at drawing, but she can't do art in that wild, chaotic way that you do. I remember when she went into the world of graffiti and all these different things and all this kind of stuff, because I noticed something. When they start snatching from you, when they start taking from you, in those spaces that they're taking from you that you don't realize that they're taking from you, is the point where they get the most attitudes with you, because that's where the competition is with you. Okay, so let's go. Look at the eye being taken out. Look at the eye being taken out. I cannot. And that crow looking down at somebody. I just. So I remember when she was selling her album. I remember this and I was laughing at this. I thought this was hilarious. But the joke was on us. Cardi B sales ain't really doing that good. Cardi B out on the corner taking it from the beginning. That's why I thought my first Trey Songz album was on the corner like that. Somebody was selling just like that, looking just like that. And I'm like, who is this? Oh, let me listen to this. That's how I discovered Trey Songz. So you got to understand that this fake friend is so good at comedy that we laugh not knowing what's really beneath the surface. So got to be careful with this fake friend. Oh, I like the big money. I like to have fame. I like to just be better than Nicki Minaj. I don't give a fuck about being lyrical like her. You see? See, that fake friend, she ain't care about nothing about art or meeting people of certain calibers. She just wanted to be better than me. She was just in competition with me in my life. She just, her whole thing was to just be in competition with who I am and everything that my life is, that her life is not. That's just the whole thing. And I wasn't the only one. I wasn't the only one. That's the thing. You're never the only one. I wasn't the only one. But it was just her being in competition with everybody around her and trying to make her life just as better, as greater as any of us. No matter what, that's it. Listen, I can't make this shit up if I try. I can't make it up. Hip hop is all about being lyrical. Did Cardi really always want to be a rapper, or did she always want to be better than the rapper Nicki Minaj, or she just hated Nicki Minaj so much, I just want to take down Nicki Minaj? Did she always want to be a rapper? Because if you want to be a rapper, then you want to be lyrical, right? See? You see what I'm talking about with that picture and that death card? Yeah. I like to make shit that's going to make me fucking money. Her white side is coming out. That white Spanish side is coming out. I just like shit that make me money. I don't give a fuck about this black shit. I don't give a fuck about you niggers and y'all hip hop. That's what she's saying. And y'all lyrical hip hop. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I don't even know what the fuck that means. I'm Cardi B. I just wanted to be better than what the fuck Nicki Minaj was. I'm telling y'all. This is what I'm trying to get you to understand about these kind of body snatchers. They don't see, when we have dreams of being chilled, when we were young, we had our dreams. And I remember that fake friend said something about, some of us, our life, we didn't have dreams like that. Or our life was just, wanting to have children and have a family and a husband and da 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 da. And I didn't understand that. I really didn't, because I was like, you didn't have no dreams. You didn't play with your dolls. You didn't. And see, I had to remember. She always bitched about, because see, they're going to have somebody else in their life that they bitched about first. And most of the time, it's going to be their own sibling, their cousin. It's going to be somebody in front of them first that this jealousy shit with them starts very, very early. It doesn't start when they get older. It doesn't start when they get their first dick. It don't start with none of that. This is what's in these bitches' spirit has been there. And so they got us. She always talked about her sister. Right. And I always felt so uncomfortable when she talked about her sister. And she was like, my mother took her to art school and didn't take me to art school. And I'm just like, well, you said that you was in the trap house and you said that you was drug dealing and you said this and that. So did you really want to go to art school? So you have to pay attention to them and what they claim and what they say. Because see, she can go somewhere and gather information and learn about things, but that doesn't mean that she really is in the life of those things. People can educate themselves on anything. I can tell you a lot of educational stuff about interior designing. Well, no, I actually can do it though, but doesn't necessarily mean that they know how to do it or that's their full lifestyle. Do you get what I'm saying? So what this fake friend will do, or this body snatcher does, is you got to understand that she has been studying you. And her whole goal of whatever she's doing is to take away whatever she wants to take away from you. This is why I say to you, everybody don't have the same purpose like you do for what you do. I'm on a mission as a writer. Okay, I'm on a mission as a writer. You see what I'm saying? Somebody else is a writer, maybe like Cardi B. I just want to make money. I just want to make films that people want to see and just make my money. It's not that deep for me. You deciding to write songs since you were 6 years old, 12 years old, 15 years old, 25 years old, 35 years old. It's not the same songwriting for somebody else. See, the body snatcher just like, oh yeah, I write songs and I've been writing songs and I wrote this many songs, and they start learning all this stuff about songwriting. They got to be in competition with you to make this seem like they really know what they're doing and they really know what they're talking about. They really live that life. But then there's so much things that you look at with your own eyes that don't reflect anything but what you see. And I had to be honest with myself because it was in the back of my head, like, your mother was on crack. I met your mother. She told me, your whole family told me, you are not a nice fucking person and you are not kind. The story life you told me, did you even finish high school? So you have to pay attention to those little itty bitty things. Just like I said, the thing with Cardi B, did she even make it past middle school? You got to make it looking past anything. She's had it out to just take Nicki down. She's had it out to just make sure that Nicki Minaj is not Nicki Minaj. She has remained the queen for a long time. She hated her. She studied her. She put magic, all of this, just to take Nicki down. And now what's happening with the body snatching is all of these girls that are still coming out after, ain't nobody checking for Cardi B, right? How many girls is coming out like, Cardi B is my influence? No, Nicki Minaj, bitch. She still crowned her because she said Taylor Swift, Rihanna, and Drake. Those names still reign supreme no matter what. Rihanna is on Baby, just had her little girl finally, but her name still is Rihanna. Rihanna can make a single and we all gonna jump and dance to it. Drake can do whatever the fuck he want. Taylor Swift, aka Tay, can do whatever she wants, and we're gonna jump on it. Okay, so point is this: nobody's checking for no Cardi B. Ain't nobody saying, I learned my lyrical this and that from Cardi B. I study this and that from Cardi B. No, they probably get outfits and styles, but she stole that from Nicki too. So now all of these girls that come out and they love Nicki, they love Nicki, they praise Nicki, they be on Nicki. She hates Nicki. She wants Nicki to die. And she probably thought Nicki was going to die because I got scared one time. I really got scared. I said, man, save Nicki. I hope Nicki don't take herself out because I thought that man was going to be the death of her. I saw Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown again. I said, that man going to be the death of her. But Nicki, nah, Nicki's still going. But let's go. Listen to that. So how you going to say you not lyrical when hip hop is all about that? And he's Caribbean. Thank you. Oh, death and Nick Cardi B. I fear you. I ain't trying to. There she going that black again. Finessing. Finessing. Oh, that's Cardi. It's called finessing. Okay, hold on. Look at Nicki and all her royalty. You see the difference? See, you see what Nicki would have did. Nicki would. I told you that if Nicki would have had this fit on, that red fit, Nicki would have had diamonds. Nicki would have had details inside of it. Nicki would have had that shit flawless. And the crows would have had diamonds on its necklace, and it had a. I'm trying to tell you, Nicki is a visionary. She's an artist, just like he said. She's an artist. He's Caribbean too. He sees it. Okay. Let me just go to Ice Spice real quick because I already got her up here. Kind of gonna go here. Okay, Lotto and Ice Spice did a song together. Oh, I want to tell you that fake friend always expressed that she hates women. I was like, no, you don't hate women. I think you just hate that woman. No, she hates women. She hates them. And you have to look at that. Like even though I hate the ways of a lot of black women, like significantly the ways of black women, the shit that I see with them, I don't hate women. I'm still a woman. I don't hate women. Just like I don't hate men, you know, I may express it that way, but I don't hate men. I hate people. Okay. I hate human beings. I hate society. That's what I hate. Okay. But other than that, like it comes to something deeper. They don't have the brain capacity. They don't have the spiritual intelligence to get to the level of the women that they. I'm gonna tell you psychically what happened between her and Ice Spice. She wanted Ice Spice because she was young to be a part of her shit. And Ice Spice is not racist. Now, is Ice Spice going to speak up? Is Ice Spice going to talk? I don't know. Let me see. She might not speak up. Lotto confirms relationship with 21 Savage. I thought we knew this already. Cardi B crashed out in tears over Ice Spice, clowns her, and JT posts the leaked phone call. Oh, JT posed. Oh, shit. Let me see something. Barty B the Brim. Look at this picture. This picture is fake. This picture's fake. Look, she looks all happy to see Cardi, and she looks like, yeah, hi, little girl. You see that? Uh-huh. Collabing with Ice Spice. This is 2 years ago. We're gonna go up a little bit more. They're gonna clown. I'm not really clowning. Hold on. I remember this song. Ice Spice is another artist that made it big too. Yeah, this is over. K Flock, shake it. See Cardi B on her gang shit. Nicki Minaj, Cardi B crash out on Twitter again. JT catch strays. Nicki Minaj and Cardi B go to war on X. So she didn't. Oh, Cardi B finally responds to shading Lotto and ignoring Megan. Hennessy versus. Okay. So she finally. Okay, this is 38 minutes ago. Let's see, y'all. I guess this is. Win Again by Nicki Minaj into the top 10 on US iTunes for the first time ever. Nearly 11 years after release, is currently the highest charting rap song. You know what this means? It's over, Cardi B. It's over for Cardi B. I'm supposed to get my tea. It's over for Cardi B. I don't think y'all understand what I'm saying. I think y'all listen. Did y'all just see what I showed y'all with this death card? I need y'all to look one more time. That's Cardi B. And that's Nicki. You see that bird flying? That's Nicki. That's Cardi B and that's Nicki being released. We all know the truth. They crazy made Nicki. They gaslight Nicki. Cardi B has hated this woman. And she's wanted this woman dead. She wants Nicki dead. Because we're going to look up Nicki and Kenneth and see how that relationship is going. Yes, out charting it. Do you see it? Do you see the feathers on Nicki? You see the butterfly on Nicki? That's a butterfly. See, let me tell you something. This is why I want to cry every time I watch this shit. Y'all just, unless you've been close to this experience, you'll understand why. And I understand why I cross paths with the level of Guru, and I cross paths with Exoticals United, because what they all of this stuff has taught me a lot. Because being pretty, you got to be out here fighting. A lot of us have had lost jobs, experienced things in our lives, gone through stuff with other people, failed relationships, all because of pretty privilege and being who we are, or being what they call the chosen one. Okay? All because we did not know that people are out here to fucking get us, and we was made crazy to believe in that. And now we realizing why it's key for us to have boundaries, or be mean, or we can be kind but not nice. Why it's key for us to go into certain type of places and work certain type of jobs. Why this shit is key. I mean, I get it. We're gonna watch. I'm gonna see what's going on with Nicki Minaj, and then after this, I'm gonna get into the backfiring of the Destiny Swaps. But we about to hit 2 hours, so I'm going to do another show. But let's go ahead and get this going. There's a music playing. It ain't about who won the back and forth. All right, I'm back. It ain't about who won the back and forth. But wait, James. Okay, good. I'm trying to get the update. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do the aftermath. Cardi B speaks out after mentioning Lotto in leaked phone call and also calls out Ice Spice manager. Go ahead, baby. Post the whole 11-minute combo. Do you notice Cardi's face in these pictures? See, the universe be telling on people. Do you see her face? She is jealous. She is jealous. Okay? She's jealous. It's always a certain type of woman. I'm just starting to realize this. Let me read this. Okay. I was ranting and hot at the moment, but I fuck with Lotto heavy. Didn't I tell y'all she was gonna piggyback? I knew she was gonna do this. I suck everything about her, including her team. That's so sweet. And no, I'm not too prideful to apologize to somebody I really respect. So this is my public apology, and now I'm privately buy her a bag. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. And I don't give a fuck. I'm still in the motherfucking house. She's still at home. Okay. So, who is this nigga? Okay, so you bought her a bag? That's not no apology. That's not an apology. All right, now this is the third tweet. Talk about my pregnancy. Like you wasn't going to different fertility doctors. Cause remember she said she was saying. Here we go. But wait, James, because I know you didn't only record the beginning of the cat conversation. Go ahead, baby. Post the whole 11-minute combo when Ice Spice said she was in her feelings all because I said Sexy deserved a BET award. And she had just won some iHeart award I wasn't even thinking about. Post it all. You came to bang, right? Huh? Nah. They're liars. I always told you they're fucked up and they're liars. Come on, y'all. I don't know who this girl is talking. Okay, they're twins. Okay. Donna Lisa and Donna. Okay, wait. I can't make this shit up if I try. Though. Yeah. Am I the drama? She's racist. The lesson in all of this is knowing what you are worth. That's the whole entire lesson. See, Rico knows what she's worth. She said that bitch started stealing my swag. I peeped it, and I ain't want to fuck with her no more. Okay, Rico caught it real quick. She said she started stealing my shit. Cause see, that's what happened to me. I be noticing this person putting on makeup. This person's style look different. This person. I wish I would have. Now I know now to just get the fuck up out of Dodge. It gets weird. It's they do it in such a weird way. It's not, it's one thing when I walk down the street and somebody like, oh, I like those shoes, girl. Where you get those from? I got them from over there. They on sale. Girl, me and you about to have the same shoes, girl. I'm going right now. Girl, go ahead. She got her shoes on, you got the shoes on, we got the same shoes on. We all got the same shoes on because we caught that sale. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you do shit like you start taking from people and you want a bitch to notice that you doing it, that's weird. That's the weird behavior with this shit. And so now what's coming out is, why all of a sudden now, y'all? Why all of a sudden now the universe done told us about Nicki's albums charting? It's 11 years. Look how many years. 11 years. Nicki's been in this game for a minute. All these years, 5 years, all these years that Nicki still is topping. Nicki still has all of these albums on the chart. And then you get her talking about, I don't give a fuck about nothing lyrical. And that's all Nicki is about. Cardi looks like a bum bitch in a nice ass house with a nice ass car, cooking for her family all day. Still married with another man and having a baby by him. This is who Cardi B really is. Nicki Minaj didn't even do that. At least Nicki Minaj, listen, at least Nicki Minaj got married and had a baby. Because her racism is showing. Girl, we ain't got time. You tell my man. What's the pig? Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't know, girl. Well, why would Cardi B and Little Kim show love to each other? Because they both hate Nicki. Who that, Doja Cat? Doja Cat, is she coming to my town? Singapore, São Paulo. Hold on. Manchester, London. Okay, that's all on the other side. Detroit, Chicago, Minneapolis, then Denver. Of course, she coming to everybody always coming to fucking Denver, Colorado, and fucking Ohio. Seattle. Well, she coming to LA, of course. She coming to LA October 22nd. Let me see. Is she even coming to North Carolina? She coming to the big areas. She probably, oh, she is. She coming to Charlotte on the motherfucking 18th, baby. And our last show is in New York, New York. Her first one is Auckland. Okay. 22nd. Okay, November. Okay, no, that's not her last show. That's the last show in America, December 1st. Damn. Doja about to be. Oh, this is her world tour. Oh, the February, May, June, October. Oh, bitch. Doja not playing. This is another very creative woman. But she can't be body snatched. She's too smart. This one's too smart. She already has a big old family of people anyway. And she's very spiritually protected too. She's very spiritual. Amazing performance. Yeah. That's what Cardi don't. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all about with these people is they don't want you to exist. If anything is the ultimate description of who these motherfuckers are, is they just don't want you to exist. Cardi bows down. All right, let's get to Nicki Minaj. All right, then we're gonna get to the body snatcher stuff. Cardi B sells less than 200K. I'm trying to see if I see anything else. Man, body aesthetic and why everyone is boring. Is this the new album? Oh, 11 years ago, 2 years ago. These are songs from years ago. Hey, Nicki Minaj. Reignite long-standing feud with scathing messages. Nicki and Cardi B Twitter feud. Oh, it's over. Destiny Swap failed and backfired. So we're gonna go ahead and listen to it. We're gonna listen to it. We're gonna go ahead and listen to this Destiny Swap. It's long too. Yeah. All the legends. Now, pay attention. This is 9 months ago. Okay? And look what happened today, September 30th, 2025. So this happened last year around this time. That she's saying, I will not even listen to it, but she gonna hit us with something. Watch. Yeah. Yeah. You know something? I had that done to me, and the person who did it to me, their father died. Because as y'all call it, chosen one, you fuck with one of us, and you try, and when we put some shit on you, we gonna fuck you up. We gonna fuck you up bad. Mhm. You know what? Nikki's funny too. Nikki's also very funny too. Nikki has a very strong male deity over her as well. And Naomi Campbell. You No, girl, not 2000. It's earlier than that. What you talking about? She was behind her eyes. I'm back. Behind her eyes, I watched this show with the fake friend, right? And the show that I watched, when I watched the show, the Behind Her Eyes, right? That's why I say you have to pay attention to what's around you. Like if you and that person watching something together, the universe is probably giving you a message. You gotta pay attention. So he's watching the show together, and she began to say, well, if you notice, she was very free-spirited, and she wrote, and she minded her business, and she ain't bothered nobody, and she was just beautiful, and she was so smart, and da-da-da-da. And she was like, basically, and I was like, comparing her to myself, right? And then she went to tell what was the problem of why he didn't like her and this and that, because what they're telling you is what they really don't like about you. They present it as, well, this is what people are like, but that's them that they're talking about. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why I say that it takes a lot of bravery to have what you have and to have your guard up, right? And not want to let anyone into your world or anyone into your life, right? It takes a lot of like power within yourself, a lot of everything in yourself to follow your intuition with people. You know what I'm saying? Like follow your intuition is beyond just somebody in your face. Like you could just be brushing your teeth and something hits you. You could be laying in that bed and something that's why people call it a download. It just kind of just falls down and it hits you. And you be like, oh shit. And if it's things that come up later, notice that the reason these things come up later is it's giving you a message of what's going on in the now. I literally today, I said, why the fuck I can't go in this email, right? Like I literally could not go in my email. I said, this has never happened before. This doesn't happen to me. I said, and I could tell this person was being late with their paperwork once again. And I said, well, I was in that mirror. I said, nah, this is what I'm gonna do. This person thinks such. I started reading everything. I said, nah, this is what I'm gonna do. And I said, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do this. And so because I did it that way, it was the best decision for me to do it. The reason why I couldn't get in that email, because that person still was not going to do what they were supposed to do. It ain't always somebody don't put something on you. No, that's not the case. That person still, it was telling me that you wasting your time. Don't do that email. Don't do that email. You're wasting your time because you're going to send that email and that person still still not gonna do what they supposed to do. They still gonna keep acting up because this person just got it out for me. This person just got it out for me. You see what I'm saying? And so you gotta understand that this is going to come with the territory. You gotta understand this person went and called another person that's supposed to be a family member about me. And the family member the person they thought was family to me, because that person's not my family. The person they thought was my family didn't know a goddamn thing about me. They go that far to try to come after your life and who you are. That's how far these motherfuckers go. They always digging. They always gotta go dig. Let me try to find their social media. Let me try to find this. Let me try to find that. Always trying to dig. And they can't. My whole email froze. I said, what the fuck? I said, the fuck? Then it hit me. So that ain't never happened. You think about I call my email right now. My email ain't frozen. My email not frozen. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I just saw something. I just went to my email just that fast, y'all. Email running clean as a whistle. Earlier, that motherfucker was frozen. Couldn't even get to that bitch to email whoever the fuck I needed to email. She said. Yeah. Did you hear what she said? Did y'all cop that? She said they flipped the script and say that you was copying them. Listen to that again. That's the same thing Nikki, that Cardi did, the one they call him Barney B. That's the same thing that Cardi did. That's the same thing that fake friend did. She did the same exact thing when she was screaming in the goddamn computer. Oh, yes, that is where it started. Because I'm like, what is motorsport? Hold on, y'all. Let me look this motorsport shit up real quick. Because they keep talking about it. Hollywood is about to sign the first ever AI actress. This is like the movie Samantha. Or was it Simone? Oh, shit. Hollywood is about to sign a first ever AI actress. Hollywood newest rising star doesn't need craft services, never shows up late to set, and won't throw a tantrum when the directors ask for one more take. So I said, easy fix. If art become flawless because of technology, as far as I'm concerned, it's no longer art. I can't imagine myself going to watch a film with full-blown AI actors. I mean, human beings ain't shit. Easy fix. We just don't support it. Okay. Anyway, I had to see that. Hold on, y'all. So let's look at motorsport. Let's see if I can just look at it and see if I can just remember how to be stuck up and outshine others, part 2. Okay, motorsport. Nicki Minaj motorsport. Okay. Official video. Y'all can look with me because I don't remember. This happened 7 years ago. Okay, Cardi B. Oh, okay. Okay. Now I had to go back into my memory bank. Hold on. Let's go back. All right. I had to go back into my memory bank. See what you That's the grooming part. That's the masking part in the grooming part. When it comes to this fake friend, she's masking that. And that is the rage underneath and in her eyes. That's why it says behind her eyes. That's why the show is titled that. Not behind her soul, not in her body, behind her eyes. You have to look deep into her eyes to see how much she hates you. Because she hates you. Like, let's call it what it is. She hates you. She don't want you to exist. Just like that person that co-worker, same thing with her. Just hateful, just jealous. Okay, just hateful. And then that last comment she made, I'm gonna tell you what I did. She made a comment. She had made a shady ass comment about one of the coworkers who called me best friend, and she liked me, right? And I call her Juju. That's what I call her. I call her Juju, and she just laughed. I call her Juju, and so me and her is just cool. And I noticed that when she was like going in on her because she knew that was she called me her friend, and she was like, the comment that she made was like, yeah, that is your best friend, whatever. And then she said some slick shit to me in Spanish. I'm like, oh, so this bitch, and I ain't fuck with her. I ain't look at her. I ain't fuck with her. And she caught it immediately. Like, she immediately caught, because that's how you got to understand. They're always watching you. So they know when your body language change, they are watching you. They're watching you like a fucking hawk, okay? Like a crow, okay? And so I ain't fuck with her. And so when she had passed me something, I threw it to the side. Because see, that's the thing about being the pretty girl, the pretty woman, the pretty. We know how to we know how to be mean if we want to be. We know how to be vicious. We know that we have some real slick mouths. We're spiritually intelligent women, so we know if we say some shit, I'm a one hitter knock you out. Meaning that one line, I'll say one line and they'll fuck you up. It'll fuck everything up. I'll get in your head. I'll fuck with you in another way. Because I had to do that to this elder woman who I realized didn't like me. How funny. She's not there no more. But check it out. Check this shit out, right? When she realized I didn't fuck with her no more, like I just fell back. I wasn't in the mood because she even asked me. I don't even know what I said. Who knows what I said? Just not in the mood, whatever. All this shit. Let me fucking tell you something. That's when she had that conversation about, oh, that person, I used to speak to them. Now I don't speak to them no more. And I felt it. I said, here it come. Here it come. You know, I felt it. Here it come. Here it come. And around that time, boom, bitch got real sick. Got real fucking sick, okay? What I'm getting at is people like that. What they build up is they try to make it look like you're all over them, you're copying them, and you want to be them. But as soon as you step away and you really onto them, like you really be like, fuck this shit. And you get away from them because you peep their shit because they eventually is going to snap out. They don't know how to hide it. Once you start getting the fuck away from their shit, that's when the rage starts. And more than likely, this is when Cardi's rage started. Because I'm sitting here thinking like motorsport. It's been a while. Like when I tell you I have not listened to hip hop in a while, it's been a long time, y'all. Yes. Yep. Yeah, she loves Quavo. Yes. Right. Yes. Don't don't ever ignore, never ignore jealous, envious comments. Never ignore it. I say call it out. I'm to a point. I say call it out. That sounds a little jealous. That sounds when she said this shit. She said, I said to myself, and I didn't say it out loud. I ain't know you hated me so much. So you gotta understand that we have the power to always win, and they know that, right? They know that, and we have the power to win with our spiritual intelligence. But see, here's the thing. They got to cloak. They got to hide. And the reality is they don't understand by being in the presence of a spiritual, intellectual woman or just a spiritual woman, you can't hide and you can't cloak as much as you think that you can. Even if you yourself believe you're spiritual yourself, you can't hide and you can't cloak. And I understand why everyone is using that term, the chosen one, because I've been told that before by somebody who was jealous of me that I was a chosen one. I've been told that before a few times that you're a chosen one, but I see why we are called the chosen one. She said there will not be any Destiny Swaps happening. Okay, girl, just go ahead. Yeah, girl, that's it. Just, right. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. This don't brought a memory back. This don't brought a memory back. You know how Nikki did that verse that she said, yeah, I got condos in that bitch head. You got that condos in that bitch head, right? Okay. That fake bestie had a lot of pictures of me. Even posted a picture of me on her TikTok, like, oh, my bestie and my muse. And I was like, whoa, wait a fucking minute. Okay. Ton of pictures of me. Anytime I had a lot of pictures of an artist, I was actually doing art. Okay. I was actually sitting down and doing artwork with the artist, you know what I'm saying? Um, and so I say all that to say that this is real. This is fucking real. Okay. I mean, I had to pause that because that hit my spirit. That did. Right. Social media. See, they ask you little questions, right? They ask you stuff like, and see, what they don't realize about the chosen one is that we're not stupid as much as they think we are, but sometimes they know that too. That's where they become dangerous as well. She always was saying I'm a liar, right? I don't give a fuck about no coworker calling me a liar. Trust me, I don't give a fuck. As long as you're not saying that I'm lying about work, as long as you're not trying to say I'm lying about my days off, as long as you're not getting that in the manager's head, I don't give a fuck if you think I'm a liar about my life. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm a liar about my relationship. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm a lying about my kids. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm lying about where I'm from. I don't give a fuck. You are a coworker, okay? And that's where you stand as, all right? Now, she would always say that. You know why she would make those sly comments about the girl she was talking about being a liar? Because she wants me to tell her the truth. She wants me to tell her the truth about my life. She wants me to unveil my life to her. You see, you have little body snatchers around you daily, day by day, as a pretty woman, as what y'all call the chosen ones. You do. You literally have body snatchers around you day by day. Because it's not always one. Sometimes just one who tries to get the closest to you. But you have body snatchers day by day. And these body snatchers that you have day by day, you have to just pay attention to them. You have to pay attention to uh what the fuck do they want? You know, like they always come in the same way. They're very predictable. They are very predictable. Yes. Oh yes, I do remember this when she finally left Safari. Actually, she made better albums after she left Safari. You should. You want to know something? I'm gonna tell you something. This shit real because I didn't want to believe it. This is why I be wanting to cry. I didn't want to believe it. That dude that looked outside, came outside in the rain, whatever, to look at my breasts and shit, and I caught on what he did and shit. That motherfucker is homeless now. Right? I told you I ain't fuck with him and shit. And I'm gonna tell you what he did. He went and he got a reading. See, that's why you have to be careful with us. Okay? This bastard went and got a reading. Okay? And the person in the reading said, you need to watch her. She's not what she seems. I heard it. I saw it. All right. Yes, we dream. Okay, we dream. And trust me, the fake friend always try to tell you her dream too, her so-called dream and shit she always having when she know that your dreams are very vivid. And this is why I'm learning that there are gifts that you shall keep to yourself. Okay? It don't matter here because y'all are y'all, okay? Respectfully. But there are gifts you should keep to yourself. Okay? You should not let nobody know how in tune you are in that dream realm. Okay? You should not let nobody know that you do tarot and astrology, all that stuff. You gotta, if people even reject you for saying it, let them. Oh well, shit, fuck them. Okay? You gotta be careful with that. Okay? And I say this because as a chosen one, I'm using y'all words here, you're a triple threat. But most of us who are chosen ones, we already have those gifts. We already have those gifts. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they're trying to get to as well. It's like when you watch the movie with the woman with the powers and everybody's trying to get to her powers and stuff like that. That's who you are to these motherfuckers. But let's go. Oh, and then there was an old lady who came for me, and I started realizing this old lady don't like me. I didn't realize it at first. And I was like, this old lady don't like me. You know what happened to her? She got fired. They fired the fuck out of her. They embarrassed her. She didn't even get a retire. They didn't even give her a chance to retire. They fired her. You hear me? And after they fired her, she tried to come back. And they told her ass she couldn't come in. She thought she was entitled. Told her ass she couldn't come in. They fired her. Do you understand how this shit go? And I can go deeper. It backfires. She's right about that. She's right about that. And you know what? We don't even recognize it. We just, sometimes it happens and we be like, was that because that motherfucker did that? It's the back of our head. We feel it like, did that motherfucker get that because they did it to me? Did that person get that? Because I even felt like that person was that dude, the one who ended up going to another position and end up where he at now. I even felt like that motherfucker was whispering and saying shit about me that wasn't true. Because they do that too. I felt it. I just felt like he was doing it. And then one time, I looked him dead in his eye. And I remember the feeling that came over me when I looked him in his eye. He looked me in mine. And he was like, he spoke. But I spoke back, and I spoke back nonchalant because I caught him. Whatever he was doing with his eyes or trying to project, I caught it. And see, it was like, because somebody told him to watch me. This is what they told him. They told him, she's not what she seems. You got to watch her. And what they were saying about watch her is, what the reader was trying to say is, you need to be careful. That's really what they were saying. Like, you got to watch her. You need to be careful. But he thought it as, I need to watch her, so let me do what I did. And that motherfucker out there in the streets. He actually even lost he wasn't even at the job no more. Okay. But guess who always talk about him? That bitch that hate me, she always talk about him. Sometimes people, you know what happened? The universe is so beautiful. There are times that she talk about people who no longer at the job no more. She's still talking on the phone with them. You see that? And her health is shit. Her health is shit. Yeah. Yes. It cost them. Yeah.
Worse.
Bitch, hold on. You don't want to say it, but where's Takeoff, bitch? Where's Takeoff? She didn't want to say it. I'll say it for you. Where's Takeoff? And Nikki loved Quavo. Nikki said Quavo was her baby. Shit, it might be that Cardi B got with Offset because of Nicki Minaj, because Nikki said out her mouth, I never forget it. She always mentioned who she loved. She always mentioned how she loved Meek Mill was her baby. There was somebody else in the industry that she said she loved. It was a white girl in the industry that she said she loved. And then there was Quavo, it was in Meek Mill. She was, I remember those two people, she was like, those are my babies. But where's Takeoff? Because they had a tragedy with that. That was such a tragedy, bro. That was so odd. That Takeoff murder was... Quavo don't rap no more because he feels so guilty about Takeoff. Remy got broken down, girl. Remy's fucked up. No, let me tell you something about that, because karma don't always work like that. That's not true. That's a religious ideology there. As a chosen one, let's say motherfuckers is coming at you nasty. They trying to hurt you. They trying to gossip on you. They trying to pull up information on you. Let's just say that they are trying to slander your name. Let's just say not only are they trying to slander your name, they're trying to do everything in their motherfucking power to make you out to be what you're not. That's what they doing, right? So you get your reverse candle. You put the motherfuckers in the jar, right? That's their karma. That's not yours. That's their karma. Because you know what you're doing in when you do the reverse magic? The reverse magic is saying, and when you throw them in a jar, first of all, you freezing them up from trying to get to you closer. But the reverse magic is saying, whatever they bring to me goes back to them 10 times of what they're bringing to me. Karma don't work like that. You're not intentionally like, that's one thing about the chosen one when we do, I want this motherfucker, this and that. It don't go like that. Light this candle, whatever they fucking sending me, send that shit back. This is an evil or negative motherfucker. Send that shit back to them every time. Just spin a block on them every time. Karma don't work like that. See, when you are being nasty, vicious, spiteful, and hateful, oh, the karma's gonna work like that. You have a right to defend yourself in this universe. Somebody put their hands on you and you put your hands back on them. You have a right to that. Somebody say something reckless to you and you say something reckless back, or to the point you get physical with them, you have every right to do that. The universe is not weak. Okay? It's not weak. You get whatever you put out there, you get back. But it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Because when people got spirit guides, whether you believe it or not, I don't care. When people got spirit guides, we can't control. We don't know the capacity of how those spirit guides are going to fucking hurt you for hurting us. And see, those of us that know our spirit guides, we know how they get down. Because I know people who got spirit guides that take motherfuckers out. They aim for certain motherfuckers if they fuck with one of us. So you got to be careful. And there's the reason the chosen one is called the chosen one. The chosen one is also highly spiritually protected. And if you ask the question, well, what about Selena? What about these people? Well, these people were not aware of what they call the destiny swappers. They wanted to do it. They weren't aware of it. Aaliyah probably wasn't aware of what the fuck she had around her, that what happened to her now, and all this type shit. That fake friend always had a situation with her home, and this motherfucker husband never paying no motherfucking bill. Always had a situation with that. Always had a situation around something with the fucking home. Always talking about how she had to pay bills and stuff for her mama when she was 15 and sell drugs and shit like that. It was always the same old shit with her with that shit. It was always something where she was living with people and bills wasn't getting paid and shit like that. And this is what I'm trying to say to you. Oh my gosh. Yes. And she's speaking in terms. I'm not trying to speak for her, but I want to make something clear. As you protect yourself as a chosen one, when you're protecting yourself and spiritually protecting yourself, we got to protect ourselves on a high level. We have motherfuckers looking at us, hoping the worst for us. We got motherfuckers praying for the worst for us. Okay? We got people we don't even know hating us. We have people under us that we don't know them, but they hate us and they hate our existence. So you got to have your spiritual work up. You got to go that level of spirituality as a chosen one. That's just the facts. Because people try to tap you spiritually by spending time with you. That's how people spend time. That's how people get to you spiritually, by watching your social media, watching you, and then when you come around, you feel this energy with them where they feel familiar, but it's not that they're familiar. It's just that that's how much they've been spending time with you, that they energetically have pulled you in that way. That's what they do. Remember that fake apology Cardi B did today and told her she was gonna get Lotto a Birkin bag. Trying to clear the karma. Clear the karma. You can't clear the oh. And you ask yourself, well, is it really the chosen one? Because we're gonna get to another show. Is it really the chosen one? Because for those of your spiritual beliefs and stuff like that, well, could it just be God or whoever taking people out? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This is how hateful people are. Some of you don't want to believe this, but this is how hateful people are. People are this goddamn hateful. Do you understand? They want you dead for who you are. So therefore they get the death that they get for wishing it upon you. They want you to have nothing and they want you to be nothing. So in return, they become nothing. Do you understand? Their hatefulness is what's their sickness. Because they don't have no self-reflection. They're the vampire looking in the mirror with no reflection. There's a reason for that. They don't know how to look inside themselves and fix it. They don't know how to say, let me stop doing this bullshit. They just learn how to mask it better with age. They learn how to hide it better with age, with time. They're just good. They're just good as master manipulators and good as groomers. A good groomer is a good master manipulator. That's the only way you can be groomed. And they're good switchers. But see, this is why I say you don't feel sorry for people, because what's going around in people's life and what's going on in somebody's life is telling you who they are spiritually. You know that bitch that hate me at work? She told me all the women in her family got diabetes. Oh yeah, all of them. Diabetes and everything, and cancer and all the things that deal with what? Hate, no self-love, anger, all that shit. That's all the women in her family. You see? You just gotta pay attention. They clear their karma by telling you. Let's go.
Women.
True. You can't find a million Ricos. That's the thing. You can't find a million Ricos. Rico Nasty. And Doja. Doja Cat. Yes, Doja Cat. I love her. I love that she's hot. That's my so right. Right. Sure will. Yes. That's right. Can I tell you something? That's funny. Um, I was told that about a fake by the fake friend. She said, "You're a powerful manifester." She said that all the time. She was like, "You're a powerful manifester." Thank you. That means that you got a boutique, and that bitch across the street got a boutique. But you know the boutique you got is unique to hers because you don't studied about Japanese culture, Japanese style, and Japanese colors and color theory and culture. So your whole boutique is based off a Japanese thing. Her boutique is a nice boutique too. But you don't care about her boutique. You care about your boutique. And that's it. And you know she's a competition. She knows you're the competition. It is what it is. Maybe you set up events and shows and parties and shit. Maybe she doesn't. It doesn't matter. That's healthy competition. But trying to get her motherfucking shit shut down and motherfucking calling cops on her for no reason and saying that there's drugs inside of her shit, no, that's cowardly. That's fucking cowardly. I remember that. You know why she asked for a rap battle? Because she's lyrical. If this is hip hop, right? We always know that hip hop, one thing since Biggie and Tupac, it was like hip hop said, we not dying over this shit. We gonna rap, we gonna do this shit the best, we gonna rap, we gonna say our rhymes, and we gonna go on with our life. We just going, the fans love that shit because anybody who's a hip hop head knows hip hop heads love lyrical battles. They love that shit. And they love to talk about who won, who was sucks, who was trash, and everybody albums get bought. Okay, that's how it happens. But Cardi said, "I don't give a fuck about lyrics." Exactly. So, yeah. All right, I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna flip it up because you know it's like 3 hours I did this shit. That's because I had did something. What we gonna do now? What's up, Annabella? Why you at the door? Why you looking at me like that? What we gonna do now is you don't like me, Bella? What I do to you? I don't understand. Bella's in a bad mood today. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna go ahead and start again. And